wizard.
All right. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. Today, I would like to show you how I use marketcipher, how you can use marketcipher, how to properly read marketcipher and use it to catch good moves like we're seeing play out now. Okay? How would you know? How would you know to catch this move? Well, it's simple, and I will tell you. Okay. So, you want to start. You want to start whenever you're using marketcipher B, right here, the bread and butter of marketcipher. Everything useful, and they all play their part. Everything that comes with marketcipher here, everything that's on the indicator, they all play their parts together. Okay. Now, you want to start. There's a way to read marketcipher, just like we read left to right. You know, you start a book, you read left to right. Well, there's a certain way to read marketcipher as well, and you're going to start with this VWAP. This VWAP is going to lead to the momentum waves, okay? And the momentum waves are going to lead to the money flow. Now, what do I mean? Like right here, you come up, you get your top on your VWAP. It starts to come down, and right here we knew price was about to start topping out. So we're going to look for the move down, right? And when she crosses that zero line, we get the red dot. But something that's so important, one of the most important things on marketcipher B is the curves. It's the curves, guys, because here, look, you're about to cross. You're getting a red dot. You're getting a red hike in a sheet candle. But look at that curve to the upside. Look at the curve to the upside. Even on money flow, see, we got the curve, we got the green dot, and we got our move up. But after we got the curve downwards, and that's when the move happened. We could see the curve up, and then we could see the curve down. Just like now, we can see a potential curve up. You can see the curve up starting to play out on the 1 minute. And you always want another thing with VWAP and money flow, because they're always right there with each other. You never want money flow coming in with your VWAP coming out. You always want VWAP and money flow going in the same direction. When your VWAP and money flow are coming in together, then you'll see a good move, like right here. VWAP and money flow are both coming out. They're both coming out, giving you the signal, hey, there's about to be nothing here, okay? And we come right down to our support. We get our classic core marketcipher B strategy with the key area of support. I use my leapfrogs for my support from Flop and Groper. If you're a marketcipher trader, you should know who Flop and Groper is. Even if you haven't heard about this indicator, this absolute gem of an indicator that he has released, then I suggest you check out the link in the description below, because you can get access to it and his premium Discord to it that just gives everything. Everything is the best VWAP indicator out there. So make sure you check that out. Now, like I was saying, we can probably see a curve up. Money flow has just come in, and you want that VWAP to play with this money flow. Okay, so an important level to watch, the zero line and the VWAP. Once she's under it, she can act as resistance. Once she's above it, she can act as support. Okay, so we're gonna watch our curves. Even though it's curving up now, we could see it reject and see that, where was it? Like right here, that curve back to the downside. She comes up, but curve right back down to the downside. Okay, so the curves are one of the most important things, and one of the quickest ways to read these curves. Now, when you get marketcipher, this is a wave. I have changed mine to a line because I feel like it is easier for me to read, but you can change it either way. But you want the curves. You want to see which way that VWAP's curving, because that's going to give you the general direction of the price. Okay, now this isn't really a strategy video. This is just showing you how to make it easier on you to read marketcipher B. You want to start with the VWAP that leads to the momentum waves that leads to the money flow. And we can still see the curve to the upside. Now we have bounced perfectly off our daily VWAP with our trigger wave. Another thing with Market Cipher B, the divs. Everyone thinks you have to have divs, right? You have to have divs. Now this did play out good. Your price did come down a bit, but then you got another green dot that was not lower. That's just an anchor. You got your bottom, right? Your deepest wave is supposed to mark a significant bottom. So you got your bottom put in at key areas and you never went lower, but you got your trigger wave. It doesn't have to be divergences every time. It plays out great on divergences, but you don't always need a divergence on this green dot to take the trade. You have your bottom, you have your trigger, you're holding key supports, you got a green hike in a C candle, and you can see the curvature. Once again, the very important curvature on that money flow to the upside. And right here you could have got in on that trigger wave to the upside, right? And then as we was coming down, you could see she did sort of flatline here, but there was that curve to the upside happening, and that's what took us higher. Okay, and there's still that curve now, and we're holding price. So and we're about to be in. If you watch Flopping Groper's Market Cipher Masterclass, this is runaway train territory. If you watch my videos, we got room to run, is what I would say. Okay, so we're above the zero line anytime you have strong momentum waves. If you're a Market Cipher trader, you have Market Cipher, then you should have seen the tutorials. Look at the momentum as it fades. You get that last trigger wave to the downside, and she comes out. So we know we're watching which way is the momentum going. She starts to fade, she starts to come in. We all know that key strategy, but if you're new and you're not doing well with Market Cipher, start with the VWAP. The VWAP's going to lead to your momentum waves, and your momentum waves are going to lead to your money flow. See the curves. The curves. Look at the curves, how they work. And now money flow and VWAP are coming in. You're in runaway train mode. You're gonna go higher. But now as we flip, look, it crosses. We get our green dot, but we saw it right here. We saw the curve right here before the green dot. Okay, because we know how to read these curves. Now we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch to see. Watch this curve. Where's the next curve? We knew we had a good curve the whole time to the upside. Got deep momentum waves above the 60. Now we're getting strong hike in the sheet candles to the upside. So that is how you read Market Cipher. I don't want to make this video too long. I could go in so much more depth. And now you're getting a bullish continuation. But now we can see that curve to the downside, even though there she goes, she's picking up. And if she gets high enough, we know this zero line can act as support, and we can continue to run to the upside on momentum until she starts to fade out, like we've seen here. Okay, so that is how you read Market Cipher. That's a proper way to use it. That's a proper way to read it, and you can pair it with any strategy you want. Key levels, Fibonacci's, whatever it is. That's how you need to be reading Market Cipher, and you need to learn the curves, and it works on any time frame. The curves, like right now, the daily is curving. It is curving to the upside. Okay, unless it just at the end of today, it just then it's gonna curve to the upside, and we will see price depending on where it opens. If it opens above the previous monthly, 90K is on the way. But you can see the curve. Learn the curves. That's my biggest thing for Market Cipher is the curvature. Whether it's the 1 minute or the 1 day. The curves. And see? The curve to the downside. Oh my God. Who would have thought? We saw the curve to the downside. Now. You wait for money flow to confirm that it's gonna come in, but you see, the momentum's fading. The momentum is fading. All right, so that's a live masterclass, not masterclass, but a good. I feel like that was more than enough to see. You got to see it in real time. We saw the curve down here. We saw the curve up here. Now we know. Now we're gonna see if we're gonna confirm the daily as support. She confirmed here. Is she gonna continue to hold us? Curve to the upside. Curve to the upside. But money flow looks like it might come out. It could bounce off the zero line. That's how you use market ciphers, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless. I'm out.